Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from NFL Red Zone, and you're watching the Super Fantasy Bros podcast. 1 hour of commercial-free podcasting starts now. Enjoy the show.
All right, welcome back to the Super Fantasy Bros podcast, brought to you in conjunction with Old City Sports Network, of course. We are still waiting on T-Gods, hoping he arrives soon. But the gang is all here, including special guest today, Gator. OG listeners know we've had Gator on the podcast before, way back in season 1. So now it's been a few years. Hopefully Gator's got some better takes from the last one. Looks like we've updated the video quality. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're only 52 days away from the start of the NFL season. So today we're heading to the AFC for the first time, starting in the North with the Ravens and the Steelers. So let's get right into it. T-Gods should probably hop on at some point with us. So
did you ever send the links out?
Stay tuned for that. I did not send those out.
I got it.
No way Gator's got
so much going
to start the
on.
podcast. I mean, Gator, you can go. I'm muting Gator and whatever the hell's going on. All right. Hilarious. Podcast
I want
just
to hear
started.
what he got delivered.
Like, what just arrived at his door?
Hopefully it's T-Gods.
Yeah. Now that would be nice. That'd be clutch. All right. Anyways, let's start with the Steelers. Gator can chime in when he comes back. Starting at quarterback, Kenny Pickett, the highest drafted quarterback in a lackluster QB class in 2022, put together a lackluster campaign of his own after taking over for Mitch Trubisky early on in the season. He really only threw for 7 touchdowns, added 3 on the ground, while throwing 9 picks in 13 games. Could he find some value for a second-year jump?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I honestly forgot that they had Mitch play. That seemed like such a long time ago, but it was just the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like Mitch barely played for a few games. They had Pickett really kind of take over right from that point on. I think he has some potential personally, but I'm not a huge believer that he could make like a major impact this season.
I'm hopeful, but it's doubtful.
I don't see it.
Whatever.
Great take.
What do you guys have him ranked? I have him at 23, like pretty much backup QB at best for me. Gator,
Yeah.
I know you don't have rankings, so don't worry about it.
I got him at 24.
You have rankings?
I was going to say 26, but all right, whatever.
He pulled that out of that hat.
Right.
You just made a
Nah.
number up. Who's the
Who's
25?
at 25?
That's what I thought. All right.
Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield.
All right, please stop. Baker shouldn't be anywhere on your rankings. No, but yeah, in general, Kenny Pickett, really not someone I'm in love with this season. Obviously, just a flyer at best, not someone we're really targeting. Moving on, the Steelers went out and landed one of the best wide receivers of the last decade this offseason, signing Allen Robinson. However, he's fallen off a cliff since his better days in Jacksonville and Chicago. Can he revitalize his career, or is he washed up?
He's washed.
Dead and
Move
gone.
over Kenny Pickett. Move over. Oh, sorry. Say Kenny Pickett. Move over George Pickens as the number 2, and possibly we move over Deontay Johnson as the 1.
You are literally
I'm calling
high
it
off
out.
your rocker.
Deontay Johnson may be an Iron Man, like you mentioned, but he's not that good. He's got
Hey, Rob.
He's got stone hands too.
Okay. Are you calling Allen Robinson good right now?
I am.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Did you not just hear Sean say one of the best receivers of the last decade or whatever he said?
Okay, well, the past 3 years, he's been one of the worst.
I'll never say that about Deontay Johnson or George Pickens or I don't know who
You
else.
never
they
know.
have.
You never know.
Give
Anything
him
can
some
happen.
time.
Hayward Bay.
Definitely, Allen Robinson was one of the best.
He was on the Bears.
Yeah, on the Bears, on Jacksonville, he had some good stuff, but you got to admit, he's not going to have much.
Him
of
and
an
Michael
impact this
Thomas going to be
year.
top 10, both top 10 this
All
year.
right, Q, where do you have him ranked then?
That's a different story.
You're talking this talk.
It better be over at least.
I
George
had to
Pickens and
control F
Deontay.
to find his name on the list.
I got him at 82.
If it was up to me, I wouldn't even have him on my rankings.
I have him now at 69. Right in front of Rashid Shaheed.
That's saying something.
Rashid Johnson.
That's disrespect.
He said he can't even trade A-Rob for a bag of Lay's original chips.
Originally, is so
Those
specific.
don't-
I'd
so
easily
mid.
I'd rather have the plain potato chips.
Stop. You're going to get like 2
Right.
chips.
All right,
I'll take the salt and vinegar.
let's welcome in T-Gods.
There he
There we
is.
go. There we go.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Gator.
Front and center.
Hello. Welcome.
Yes, T-Gods. We were just talking about Allen Robinson, and Q was trying to prove to us that he's still relevant somehow.
Should
Well, we're talking
I'll
about,
just
aren't
leave
we?
now, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, Allen Robinson, aside from Q, who's the highest on him at 69, just to make that clear.
Gator didn't do his rank set. He could have him higher.
No, he wouldn't.
Where do you have A-Rob back at?
Like 70.
There you
Okay.
go.
All right, let's move on to Najee Harris. He remains the RB1 here with Jalen Warren, still acting as more of the third down pass catching back. Quietly, Najee Harris was RB5 last season from weeks 11 through 18. Could he possibly get back to his RB1 self this season, or is he better off as an RB2?
RB2. Him and
100%
Jalen Warren.
I think
High
it's
RB2 with RB1 upside.
I think it's
Okay.
very possible that Najee gets back into that RB1 category. Like we were just talking about, Pickens isn't the greatest. A-Rob doesn't add much to this offense. I think offense is going to run a lot through Najee. Last year, he just didn't have much success. But like Sean said, towards the end of the year, we saw him get rolling. So hopefully it just doesn't take that long this year. But I'm not counting out Najee being an RB1 at all this year.
I agree. I think I'm just a little biased because as a Najee owner last year,
It was
things got
rough.
ugly. Lots of ups and downs, mostly downs.
Jalen Warren.
By the time he turned it on, I was already like somewhat like not even like a contender for the chip. So it was like,
And it wasn't even like on. That
And
was
it
like
wasn't even
2021 on.
and he had no value. I couldn't get anything for him. Like it was useless.
Yeah, completely agree with you there. I mean, Najee Harris was very good at times and very bad at times last season. So there's a lot of up and down. I got him at 17 right now. I think he has the potential to squeak into that top 12 again, but I would be way more comfortable with Najee as my RB2. I'd be very happy if I walk out of the draft with Najee and one of the more elite running backs.
I agree.
But he could also finish up there too. So I think he's worth the risk where he's currently being drafted for sure. All right, let's move on to some cap or no cap. All right. Let's start with George Pickens. George Pickens asserts himself as the wide receiver 1 this season and finishes ahead of Deontay Johnson. Cap or no cap?
Cap.
Cap.
I'm not giving up on Deontay.
Cap.
Actually, I don't know. I want to say no cap because Pickens is good.
He just makes one big
I'm not
play.
doubting that Pickens isn't good. I don't
And
know. I
Deontay's
feel like,
always hurt.
He has the talent to be a wide
how's
receiver one.
Deontay always hurt?
Bro, I swear he's always getting hurt.
He's missed one game in
Bro,
his entire career.
How many games has he exited, though?
All right,
true.
that I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
got to be more than one.
Mr. Irish
I think like 6.
I'm
No
listening to
way.
Gator.
Pull that
I'm
number
with
out of your
Gator's
ass.
pulling numbers out
I'm
of
with
his
this.
ass.
He's like 69.
I, bro.
All right,
unless
exiting
I'm-
6 games in 4 years, I'll take that over A-Rob.
Bro, there's
or
no way
whatever.
Deontay isn't. All right. I guess I'm wrong.
I don't
could
think
be
you're wrong because I'm saying no cap. I'm in on George Pickens. I think he does surpass Deontay Johnson this season.
My God. What have you
I
seen
think-
from him?
He has the talent to do it.
I do. I am a believer in the talent here. I think Deontay is obviously gets a lot of volume, and I think that helps him. But what the Steelers need is someone that's going to help them take the top off of defenses and be a major threat. And I think George Pickens has the potential to step into a bigger role this year, get more involved on the offense. He still was wide receiver 39 last year. It's not like I have him ranked super high. I don't think it's that much of a threshold to surpass Deontay Johnson. Like, it's not like Deontay was blowing the doors off of us last year. He had a down year as well. So I have Pickens at 34. I have Deontay at 36. It's pretty close for me. I think they're both better as flex plays than looking at the other side of it. Like, I don't think they're going to be wide receiver 2, wide receiver 1 right away, but I do think Pickens can pass Deontay Johnson on this offense.
And Jair's has a great point.
That is a good point. Deontay did have 0 touchdowns. No way that happens again. Yeah, that was actually some of the worst touchdown luck like in the league. He had a bunch of red zone targets. He like 1 foot out of bounds like 3 different times. So
or got called back. I was ripping my hair out last year watching Deontay play.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't always hurt. Maybe he was just buns all the time. I'm looking at like his injury history and like it's not that much, but I don't know why in my head
Was I right? 6 games he leave?
6 games in his career. Yeah. 6 games he left. I don't know how he did that.
I don't know if I
how he
believe
did that. Bro, there's 6 on the you can't see, but there's a list of all his injuries. There's 6.
That's nuts. Good pool, Gat.
Yeah. I think they're both just fine as flex plays. I think Deontay obviously is the safer option with the more volume, but I'm taking the upside on Pickens personally. Let's move on to the last cap or no cap. Pat Freiermuth improves on his top 8 season last year and moves into the top 5 tight ends. Cap or no cap?
Cap. Stop the cap.
Yeah, I would agree.
Maybe
cap.
like number 7. I don't think
The
he'll move in
volume
the top
isn't
5.
there. He's not like a guy who can create plays for himself. Honestly, with Pat Freiermuth, you're relying on 4 catches, 50 yards, maybe a touchdown. And those are his better weeks.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely got a little bit better from his rookie year in terms of like receptions and yardage. Obviously improved on receptions 60 to 63. Yardage, he improved from 497 to 732, but took a step back in the touchdown department last year. Pickett only threw 7 touchdowns. So like there wasn't many touchdowns to go around on this offense in terms of receiving touchdowns. So we'll see if that can change this year as a whole for the offense. All right, let's do bold takes, favorite targets. Q. You can start us off with this one.
Please stop.
This offense isn't so appetizing, so I had to get a little freaky. Allen Robinson finishes top 25. Sean, we were just talking about how it's
what's 69.
George Pickens versus Deontay Johnson. Well, I don't think George Pickens has a better shot this year finishing higher because of Allen Robinson. Before the last 2 seasons when he was stinky, he was top 10, number 9 and number 7. And his last game played last year, he did have a good game. So he ended on a high note before being out since week 11 to the end of the season. He got his body right. They said he met with Kenny Pickett in the offseason in New Jersey. I don't know the significance of New Jersey or why they met there, but clearly there's a connection. Allen Robinson, top 25, at least wide receiver 1 on the Steelers.
I hate that take, but go for it. We shall see. Matt, what do we got?
Not getting too juicy, but I'm avoiding all Steelers offensive players. I just don't see this offense being a great offense. I think it's going to kind of replicate how it produced last year. I don't see Pickens having like that huge jump like we were talking about earlier. I think if anybody, Najee's probably my favorite target, but he's probably everybody else's favorite target as well. So I'm just not too fond of the Steelers offense as a whole this year.
Yeah, completely feel that. It's obviously looking at it last year, there wasn't much to love. So makes sense. T-Gods, what do you got?
I'm just looking real quick to see where Deontay. Okay, Deontay's being drafted at the wide receiver 29. My bold take is going to be that Deontay finishes under wherever he's being drafted. Right now is wide receiver 29. He's finished inside the top 20 once. Matt, I'm sorry. Deontay's not my type of bull. I know it's your man's. But he finished inside the top 20 once. He had more than 8 touchdowns in a season once. He broke 1,000 yards once. And this was all in the same year, which was 2021. So, like, I don't know. I think he's a little overrated. I think he's a little overrated. And we're all saying Najee's going to pick it back up this year. They still have Muth, Pickens. I mean, Q's guy, A-Rob now. Like, his volume should only go down, which is like weird, but it's I mean, wide receiver 3, sure, I'm all right with it. I don't know. I'm saying he underperforms what people are thinking.
Yeah, you hear that?
Yeah, I said I'm not interested in the Steelers offense, idiot.
You're
All
right.
right, Gator, do you have anything for us?
I'm not touching this offense with a 10-foot pole. I just, besides Najee Harris, yeah, I see no way I'm touching this offense at all.
All right.
I don't trust Kenny Pickett down the stretch for the season.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Kenny Pickett can take a little bit of a leap, a little bit of improvement.
Kenny Pickett top 5.
Not top 5. Hopefully top 18, 15, where he throws more than 7 touchdowns in 13 games. Please do better than that.
Kenny
That's why
Pickett
my
gets
favorite target
20 plus.
is George Pickens. We already talked about it. I don't have to go too far into it. I have him ranked over Deontay Johnson. Definitely have him ranked over Allen Robinson. If I'm looking for a flex wide receiver, maybe even a wide receiver 4, if Pickens starts to fall a little bit in your draft, he's someone that I'm looking to pick up there. He has the upside to have big weeks. He's a good bye week fill-in, if not just startable flex, where he can get you a consistent like 10 to 14. And then if he scores, it's even better. I like George Pickens this year. That's my favorite target on the team. No hot take from me for the Steelers.
Deontay Johnson has not scored a touchdown since week 17 of 2021.
Yep.
Who's that
Even Allen
against?
Robinson has scored a touchdown since 2021.
It was against the Browns.
Took him a while too, though.
People were still wearing masks the last time Deontay Johnson scored a touchdown.
So he was relevant during COVID.
That's right, Gator.
All
Here's
right.
like the dictator thing, where it, like, defines little pictures and shit. Gives a little obvious meaning.
Uh-huh. Someone's got to do it.
All right, let's do today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. Easiest way to play fantasy football. You can get started now. Best Ball Mania 4 still going on. Season-long contest. Get in before there isn't enough time left. $15 million in prizes available. All you got to do is sign up. Use our promo code SUPERFB for a 100% deposit match. So if you deposit 100, you'll get another 100 matched free. Again, promo code is SUPERFB, SUPERFB. And you can play on the Underdog Fantasy app for iOS and Android, or sign up online at underdogfantasy.com. All right, let's move on to the Ravens. Starting at the quarterback position. Lamar Jackson is now a few years removed from that MVP campaign in 2019. He's been unable to finish a full season healthy since 2020. Can we see a Lamar resurgence this year back into the elite tier of quarterbacks, or is he better off as a mid-level QB1?
Y'all all better answer this correctly, or I'm going to get mad.
He's tier 2.
Lamar is elite. Lamar
Elite.
tier 1. Top
Tier 1.
4, probably. So
Where do you have him ranked?
I have him ranked at 5, but I could boost him up one extra spot.
Over who?
Let's take a look.
Don't say
Actually,
Josh
no,
Allen.
I think Joe Burrow.
Oh my god.
I'll keep him at 5Q. You happy?
Thank you.
But yeah, still better than Herbert. I think Lamar will get back to his MVP campaign. The man got paid. That's all he wanted. So now he's happy.
Yeah, selfish.
And they got him OBJ, who I don't care what anybody says, that's going to help.
He'll be relevant.
Bateman coming into his 3rd year. Mark Andrews. I mean, JK hopefully stays healthy the whole season. Shut up.
I got Lamar at 4. Q, what are you going to do about it?
I have a 9. What are you gonna do about it?
Ooh, laugh, point, laugh.
Right, when you take Herbert over him.
I probably will.
I'm at 5.
Jackass.
Herbert's not a bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Herbert played with broken ribs. Lamar's crying over $1.
Yeah, he lost to the Jags in the playoffs
What
when
did
they were
Lamar
up
do
like
last
23.
year? Lamar got replaced by Tyler Huntley.
Stop.
Because he got hurt. Relax.
He's
Not
better than
replaced.
Lamar.
All right, please stop. Please stop with that. You're going way off the rack. All right, I have Lamar Jackson at 6. I'm definitely a believer that he can easily get back into that elite tier. I just have him ranked slightly below just because.
Don't tell me you got
Injury.
Justin Fields over him.
Oh, I do, baby. We already talked
You're
about that. We already did the Bears episode. I told you I had him at 5.
I didn't
He's
know
still
you
there.
had him.
He's still there. He ain't moving.
Come on,
It's above
man.
Lamar.
Come on.
Give me young Lamar right now. Give me it.
Have some respect.
Give me it.
It's just
Anyway,
more physical.
I have
Yeah,
Lamar
you're a
at 6
Gator.
still.
Physical.
I also have Lamar ahead of Herbert. Sorry, Q. I still believe in the talent. I still like how he's going to be able to use his legs. Like I'm not like Lamar's still Lamar. He still has the talent. I just want to see him stay fully healthy. At the end of the season, we've seen him kind of start to taper off, kind of wear down a little bit. I hope that OBJ and the pieces that they added, Rashad Bateman, hopefully he can stay healthy. Again, like this whole team is a big giant question mark. Like, is the offense going to be on the field? Not just Lamar, but the running backs in the backfield to help him. The wide receivers, like literally everybody on this team is like walking glass. So if they're healthy, I think I can see Lamar 100% as a top 5, top 3. He could even finish top 1. Like we've seen him be an MVP before. He has the talent to do it. So,
and if you can't see that, open your damn eyes, Q.
let's move on. Lil Kev, a big fan of Gator.
Hell yeah.
Gotta love it. Let's move on to the running backs themselves. Will J.K. Dobbins finally stay healthy? Feels like it's been forever in general since we've seen a decent fantasy season from a Ravens running back. Looks like Dobbins and Gus are both healthy heading into the season. Are you taking the risk drafting anyone in this backfield? Or are you staying away?
I'm staying away.
I'll take the risk on JK. I don't care. He's shown flashes last year when he was healthy. He was a little bit banged up, but it all depends on his health. If he stays fully healthy, I could easily see JK finishing the top 15 running back this season.
You can deal with that headache. I'm staying away from that.
If you're
going to take over him, Gator,
he's definitely getting hurt.
I know. I can't draft anyone because they're going to get hurt.
Yeah, Matt, your whole team dies. J.K. Dobbins, for me, I agree with Matt. Closer to that than I'm trying to stay away. I'll take the risk. It depends on where he falls, though. Like, I'm not reaching on J.K. Dobbins. I have him at RB24. If he's there at the low-end RB2 area, I'm taking J.K. Dobbins there 10 times out of 10. Like, if we go back to when he was drafted into the league, he was, like, supposed to be the next Zeke. Like, the level of talent he showed at Ohio State was insane. I'm still a believer in the talent. I just want to see him stay on the field. That's literally the whole thing it's been for his whole career. So if he can put together a healthy campaign, he could definitely be top 15, no doubt about it.
JK or Booby?
I'm taking the risk.
I'll take Boobs.
I'm taking Sanders there.
I'm taking the risk.
I'm high on Boobs this year, though, so that's a tough one for me.
People be hating on Boobs. I don't get it.
I'll take JK.
Thank you, Gator.
I have Miles Sanders at 16, Dobbins at 24.
Okay, I didn't know you had him that high.
I'm all in on Miles Sanders.
I don't trust the Panthers offense, but that's just a whole different topic.
Yep.
Yeah, what are you talking
about? Runaway. I understand it, but I'm still taking the risk depending on where he's sitting. All right, let's move on to the last question before we do some cap or no cap. Is it possible for OBJ to have some value this year? Obviously, they added a ton of pieces, but none had a bigger name than Odell Beckham Jr. Can we see some signs of vintage OBJ, or is he too far past his prime to be relevant?
Wide receiver one.
I'll take a flyer on him.
Depending on how the offense goes.
He got too excited.
He was hyped to talk about OBJ.
Depending on how the offense goes, I think he could be a solid flex. Wide receiver 3.
Definitely. I wouldn't be too upset. Like, bro, if I wait on receivers and I end up with like Odell as my flex, like I'm pretty upset, but I'm not like I hate my team. Like,
yeah,
I'm pretty mad. I'd be really mad. Personally.
I wouldn't. No, why?
Where do you have him ranked? Like, do you guys have him ranked?
I got to
top 40 wide receivers.
Look, but
no, definitely not.
I have him at 50. Like, and I feel like I'm being generous at 50.
What do I got?
Why though? Like he's
a name still, man. We're living on the past. If you look at his numbers over the last few years, you're not touching this guy with a 10-foot pole if he didn't have the name OBJ.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm caught up in the name, but
change
I'm
your
taking
name,
a chance
Odell.
on him.
maybe I am too.
And he's got the 3 on. He looks cute.
He's definitely wide receiver one on that team. I mean, none of them could stay healthy. I guess Safe Flowers, we don't know, but
yeah.
Bateman, when's the last time he played a full season? Never.
I mean, how many opportunities has he had?
I'm sorry, 2 seasons.
Exactly.
All right, Sean, would you rather have Odell or Tyler Boyd?
Let's see my ranks.
That's a good one.
I have Odell 10 spots ahead of Tyler Boyd, so I'd take Odell there. If you want me to list some guys I have ahead of him, I actually would take Michael Thomas over Odell.
Wow.
I don't want to answer that right now because I don't know what's going to happen with
I take
Nico
KJ
Collins.
Osborne.
Nico
over
Collins
Odell.
or Odell.
I would take KJ over Odell.
I take Brandon Cooks over Odell.
Not
For
Okay,
talking old guys.
okay.
He's a
All right,
fossil.
Gabe
all right.
Davis.
I mean,
Gabe
they're both
Davis.
fossils.
Gabe Davis. I hate Gabe Davis. I do
All
have
right.
him higher though. I probably just won't draft him.
Oh my God. All right.
Yeah. I do have to update my ranks a little bit. It's been a while. But
Yeah.
I think it's possible for him to have value. I think it's like ceiling is a week in, week out flex.
Darnell Mooney. I had to ask one more.
I have Darnell Mooney at 55. So I do have OBJ.
Yes.
Okay.
We gotta
I've
win.
moved
We gotta
on
win.
I've moved on from the Mooney train.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
stinks.
It's about time.
Sorry, pals.
It's got to get
All
you
right.
off that Mixon train. We're good.
I'm wearing the jersey.
Criminal.
I'm never getting off. Can't argue with the past, but the most recent thing. I don't know. All right, let's move on to cap or no cap. Mark Andrews' 2021 season, where he finished tight end 1, was a fluke, and he's going to finish closer to tight end 5 again this season. Cap or no cap?
Cap.
Cap.
Cat. I mean, it's still not bad.
Right. It's.
Yeah,
I
he's not
guess
gonna be
cap.
he's
I
not
don't
gonna be
think it
tight
was a
end one,
fluke, but I don't think he's going to finish tight end 1.
Yeah, I agree. I would say cap as well. I do like Mark Andrews a lot still. I still am a believer in the talent. I think last year was definitely a down year. I mean, his targets dropped 41 targets across the board. I think Lamar getting hurt didn't help, and Lamar also struggling a bit through the middle of the season there didn't help either. So we'll see.
Who
What
wrote
happens
that in
there?
Gator's bold take?
Gator did.
Y'all disrespectful. All right. Next cap or no cap here. Rashad Bateman and Zay Flowers are both being underdrafted at their current ADPs of wide receiver 45 and wide receiver 46. Both have at least top 40 as their floor if healthy. Cap or no cap?
Cap. I don't
Cap.
think Zay Flowers has top 40
Mhm.
potential. I think Bateman does. But like we've said the whole time we've been talking about the Ravens, it depends on health. And it sucks that you have to rely on that. But like Hugh loves bringing up, he hasn't been able to stay healthy his first 2 seasons in the league. But if he's able to, I see him being a not the most targeted because I still see Andrews being the number 1 guy there, but he could easily be number 2.
Yeah, I like that. I'm also going to say cap. I don't see them both being 40 as the floor, but I think the ceiling, Zay Flowers could definitely squeak into the top 40, and Bateman I have ranked higher than 40 already. So I'm a believer in Bateman's talent too, but we'll see if he can stay healthy. That's, again, it's the whole question of the Ravens. Can anyone on this team stay on the field?
For real.
Kenyon
All right,
Drake
let's-
can.
Kenyon Drake.
He barely
All
can
right,
either.
Can you not?
Pretty much all of the old veteran running backs they threw out there last year. Devonta Freeman. They had nobody.
They need Latavius Murray. They
God,
haven't
I
tried him
forgot
out
they
yet.
had Devontae Freeman.
Did they? They did have Murray 2 years ago, I think.
Oh,
Didn't they have Mark Ingram at one point?
Yep.
It's just a carousel.
Yep. All right, let's do bold takes, favorite targets for the Ravens. Matt, you could start us off for this one. What do we got?
Bold take, like me and Sean said earlier, Lamar's going to get back to that elite tier of quarterbacks, and he will break 1,000 rushing yards again for the first time in 2 seasons. He will stay healthy. It's still not the greatest receiving options, so he will have to do it on the ground, and if JK or whoever else goes down in the backfield, he'll have to rely on his legs other than his running backs. So I like Lamar breaking 1,000 rushing yards again.
Yo,
I
TJ,
like that.
tell TJ to chill.
I know he's drawing.
Chill,
I gotta let him in the room.
He's got to do his business.
All right, T Gods, what do we got for the Ravens?
Well, I guess I'll go with Odell.
All right.
I'll talk about Odell for a little bit. So yes, Sean's not lying. The past few years have definitely been a little bit down. I mean, his first year in Cleveland, he still finished as wide receiver 25. His second year, pretty sure that was the year he got hurt. He only played 7 games. So you can't really count that. Then like the year in LA, like Cooper Kupp was going off. So like, what was Odell to do?
He won the bowl for him.
He did. He certainly did. Odell. I don't know.
Before he got hurt.
Bro, he's just like, we know what he's capable of. Like, yeah, he's a little bit old. Yeah, he's on a new team. But like, I'm pretty sure he like really wanted to play with Lamar. And like, I don't like.
There's a chance.
The age and the health isn't everything. I mean, like if you're somewhere and you're happy and like you're somewhere you want to be, like that can go like that's bigger than football. Like I don't know. I think the Ravens are going to be a fun team to watch, and I think Odell's going to be a big part of it.
I like it.
Hey, that last year in LA, he had 5 touchdowns to finish off the season in 6 or 7 games. So
yeah, he definitely got hot. They were feeding him at the end of the season there. Rams were kind of a team of destiny that year. We shall see what he can do. Gator, do you have anything to throw out here?
I think Lamar's going to
favorite target.
Interesting stat.
Suck 3 peepees.
Okay, all right. Who wrote that?
Easily Q.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Lamar's going to bounce back.
Who's
But my favorite target is probably Mark Andrews.
Okay.
I wouldn't trust
That's bold.
I wouldn't trust having Odell on my team to start off with. I'd rather have either Mark Andrews as the stack. And that's it.
I like it.
I like it a lot, Kat. All right, Q, go ahead so I can tell you my favorite target after.
I forgot that I'm going against you. Basically, I'm saying that J.K. Dobbins, he is good when he's healthy, but if ifs were fifths, I don't know what the saying is, but that's the only part I ever hear. Everyone's just like, you know the rest. I don't know the rest. But J.K. Dobbins finishes outside the top 30, I believe. I have him ranked at 25 right now, and I think that group between 20 and 30 is just like a big jumble. So he could easily finish outside the top 30. His health is obviously the biggest concern for me compared to some of these other guys. And I don't like his upside just because Lamar is obviously the runner. And I don't know if you could say they have a committee, but they do like us as well. So J.K. Dobbins out to the top 30, definitely not worth the risk.
I'm on the other side of that. He's my favorite target. I'm not going super bold on J.K. Dobbins because you can't go super bold on someone you don't know if they're going to be on the field. But where he's currently going in drafts, I think he's definitely worth taking a shot on there, taking a flyer on. If you can get him as your third running back on your team, you're fully set. I'd even be happy with him as my RB2 for sure. J.K. Dobbins has a lot of upside to push into the top 15. We talked about it earlier. The talent, we've seen flashes, we've seen big plays, we've seen the receiving ability as well. He's kind of a do-it-all running back. Gus Edwards definitely will be mixed in, but J.K. Dobbins has this backfield if he's healthy. I want to see him stay healthy, and that's why he's my favorite target. I'm just a believer in the talent, want to see it come to life finally in the NFL.
I'm with you, Sean.
Way to have a positive attitude, unlike
Good
everyone
job,
else
buddy.
up there
Yeah.
hating.
Gotta stay positive.
Don't be ducking.
All right, fellas. So usually we have trivia with Q. Today we have trivia with me. So get used to it. Actually, don't get used to it. It's probably a one-time thing. Maybe a couple times.
All right, hang on a second. All right, I'm ready.
Oh my God, Gator.
Got a whole pack of paper.
Yep.
Get your
Just-
paper.
That's what he go puffed the notebook. That's what was bringing it.
Get your paper. Get whatever you need. Stay out of the chat because chat, I would like you to play along as well if you are here. Since Q is always telling us these lists would be cake for him, I decided to make my own list. See what you guys can do.
Hell yeah.
Today, we're going to run through the list of 70-plus yard rushes since 2018 in the regular season.
Oh, no.
Just one single carry of 70 or more yards.
Okay.
There are 31 players on this list since the start of 2018. I think about 20-ish are more than gettable. I'll be impressed if you guys get like 25-plus. without any hints or anything. And then in terms of how we're going to break it down, we've got 4 of you guys. Q, I'll be generous and allow you to start since you always host trivia. I think you deserve that. And I guess we can go kind of in a triangle. So we'll go Q, T-Gods, Gator, Matt, Q, T-Gods, Gator, Matt. If you get one wrong, it is a strike. We're going to do 4 strikes, you're out, because this is football and not baseball. So you get an extra strike just because there's a lot of names on here. Whatever. So I'm going to give you, I guess, like, what do you think, Q? How much time should we do, Mr. Trivia Man? 30 seconds? 15 seconds?
Sure. Yeah.
This one's hard.
It's so hard.
I
Start
have
writing
one
down
guy.
names.
I don't know when he did it.
Can I start?
Hold. I'm
All
going to get a timer just in case someone's drawing. I'm not going to be religious with it. I also don't know if my phone's going to blare if I start a timer. So you should just stopwatch. All right. Q, start us off. What do we got?
Derrick Henry.
Easy.
Derrick Henry is on there with 4
God damn.
70-plus yard rushes.
That's insane.
2018, 2021, 76 yards, 2020, 94 yards, 2019, 74 yards, 2018, 99
Marshawn Lynch's
yards.
run was better.
All
Just saying.
against like the Texans or the Colts.
Yeah. All right, T-Gods, what do we got?
I might get juicy right off rip.
Right off rip. All right.
I'm going to go with Marcus Mariota.
I forgot to be quarterbacks too.
Yes, there are quarterbacks on the list. There are only 2, and he is not one of them. That is strike
he
one.
went. He. All right. That's fine. That's fine.
That may have been before 2018. Or he may have been just short of 70 yards.
That's fine.
All right, Gator, you're up. What do we got?
Ezekiel Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott. I'm not sure if he was on this list. Let me see. Zeke is not on the list. Sorry, buddy.
I'll take quarterback for 200.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson.
Great guess, Matt. That is on there. Lamar Jackson, 79 yards just last season.
Marcus Mariota, 87-yard touchdown in 2015.
Yeah. Too old. Since 2018. A little bit more recent.
Fine. I'm fine with going juicy.
Why can't I think of any?
My turn.
players?
Yeah, Q, you are up.
Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb is on there as well with 3. 70
God
yards
dang.
in 2021, 88 yards, 2019, 92 yards in 2018.
All right. There goes like everyone on my list. I got one more juicer. I'm going to go with the juicer again.
All right, go for it.
It's my turn, right?
Yep.
I'm going to go. No, I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it.
Oh, Juicer.
I don't think he
backing
did it.
out.
I think I.
You can type
I don't
stuff
think he
whenever.
did it. I don't think he did it.
Think about it.
All right. How
Lock
much
it
time
in.
do I have?
I didn't start the timer, so
Come
now
on,
you have
man.
now you have 15 seconds.
All right.
I have so many juicy names, but I need to save them for
5
when you guys
seconds.
are about to die.
You know what? I don't even care. I'm going juicy. I'm going Tree Cohen.
Tariq Cohen is
I forgot
not
about that name.
on the list.
Wow.
May
I'm
have
going
been a reception. May have been before 2018. Not sure. Richie, you can type stuff. No one. Everybody, get out of the chat if you are here.
Not in the
this
chat.
stream.
See,
Not
sir.
in chat.
Not in chat. Not in chat.
All
Let
right,
me
Gator, you're up.
go.
Gator, you're up. Run it.
James Conner.
James Conner is not on the list. Sorry, bud. You guys are missing some like big, obvious names.
Yeah, I'm waiting to
as
see
Q always
who's,
loves to
who's
say.
gonna take my names.
I think this bull did it as a game winner last year.
Okay,
Josh Jacobs.
he did. Good one there, Matt. He
I was
86
thinking-
yards just last
enough.
season. So Matt, no strikes for Matt. 2 points for Matt.
Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey squeaks on there. Just kidding. He had 2 rushes in 2019, 84 yards and 76 yards. Both good. All right. T-Gods, you are up.
Already, man.
Got 30 seconds on the clock. Think about good running
Saquon.
backs. Saquon Barkley. Now, that one is one that snuck on there. 2018, 78
That's
yards.
us. Maybe.
The only 70-plus yard rush, I think, in his career.
I got a juicer.
That's a point.
Gators got a juicer. Let's hear it.
All right.
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields is not on
Oh.
the list.
Oh, thank God you wasted my other quarterback guess.
Sorry, Gator. There is still one quarterback out there. It is not Justin Fields. I'm pretty sure his rush last year was 67 yards. Not
What the
70.
fuck?
Tough one.
I put money that I'm going to win this game.
Q's got money. Matt, you going to tell him not to?
Yeah, because I'm gonna go with my guy K9 Kenneth Walker.
Good guess, Matt. 2022,
Oh my God.
74 yards.
Good one. Good one.
I would literally watch the YouTube video every 70-plus yard rush since 2018 or earlier.
Fuck.
Matt would be in like a huge advantage. All right, let's keep it
Yo,
rolling.
what the hell?
Where the hell did Gator go? Typical Gator.
Idiot.
You guys know
I
you're
said I'm not gonna win. I'm leaving.
I don't want to be in the middle.
I
I'm all
know.
zoomed in.
You're in the Gator spot. All right, you guys, or Q, are you up?
Yeah, I'm after Matt, I believe.
Yeah,
Yes. Me, Sean, we were actually at this game to watch this happen. Adrian Peterson.
Great pull. Yep, 90
He ran
yards
to us.
in 2018. I literally remembered that Gator's back. I literally remembered that as I was putting this in. I was like, wow, he really did run right at us.
Sideways, no.
Gator, put your phone upright, please.
There you go, buddy.
Here we
There
go.
you go.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, Q, that is good. Q, no strikes.
I'm not
still.
what just
You
happened.
guys, you are.
There's another
I gotta
quarterback,
look at
you
his
said?
face.
Yeah, there's one
at his
quarterback
face.
left.
Go, bro.
Oh,
I don't know how long it was. I feel like it wasn't long enough, but pause. The Daniel Jones run.
Daniel Jones run
Oh
is
my
on
God.
there.
But the trip,
Yeah.
the
Only
trip.
other quarterback, the trip, 80 yards in 2020.
Oh yeah.
You guys staying alive, still only 2 strikes. Gator, you are up. You have 3 strikes. This may be your last strike. What do we have here?
what were Gators' odds?
Plus million.
Miles Sanders.
Miles
Damn, that was my
Sanders.
next guess,
Damn.
bro.
Guess,
He did it
Gator.
twice.
Matt, did you really watch this video?
No, I just be.
Oh, Gator
knowing.
took your answer twice. Or you
Yeah.
knew he did it twice.
I knew he did it twice.
Miles Sanders did it 3 times in the same year.
3 times.
2020, 82 yards, 74 yards, and 74 yards
He-
again. Gator stays alive. Q, you're up. What do we got? Or no,
It's not
Matt,
bad.
you're up. Matt's
Whoa,
up.
whoa,
Matt's
whoa,
up, Matt's up,
whoa,
Matt's up,
whoa,
Matt's up,
whoa.
Matt's up. Sorry.
For some reason, I'm not confident in any of the names I have written down right now, but he had to have. Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, good guess. He did it twice in that immaculate
Yeah, fuck you,
2021
Q.
season.
All right,
83
all right,
yards
all right.
and 78 yards. Matt continues. Now no strikes as well. All right. Q, you're up. What do we got?
I'm going to go with my boy, Aaron Jones.
I literally just wrote his name down. You're a scumbag.
Great pull. Q, 2020. He did it twice, 77 yards and 75 yards. T-Gods, you are up.
Who
We're-
is
There's still a lot of good names out here, but there's also a lot of wild ones still.
I
out
have
there,
3
so.
wild ones.
Dalvin Cook?
Dalvin Cook is one
on
that I
my
thought would have
list.
been said like immediately. He
I
has
was saving him
4.
in case nobody else got him.
Gator
Gator,
keeps
please.
disappearing.
Honey.
Dalvin Cook, 2022, 81 yards, 2020, 70 yards, 2019, 75 yards, and 2018, 70 yards. Dalvin Cook, the king of the 70-yard rush with Derrick Henry, at least over the last 5 years. All right. Gator's supposed to be up trying to stay alive. He's not here, so he can.
That's
we
why
can
he keeps
circle.
leaving.
We can circle
He's
back around.
cheating.
We'll circle back around the GAT. So, Matt, you are up.
Sean, I'm gonna take whose jersey you have on currently,
Joe Mixon.
please.
Sorry,
He
Matt. That's your first
stinks.
strike. Not on the list. I
Joe
wish he
Mixon
was.
Thanks.
He's elite.
Stop.
First strike for Matt. Q, you are up. You can blame Gator because he left and it was supposed to be his turn. Maybe he would have said Mixon.
We're going to go David Montgomery.
David Montgomery, good pull. 2020, 80-yard run. This is only one, I think, in his career as well. All right, moving back to T-Gods. What do we got?
I might go juicy again. I think I'm
All
going to
right.
go Jerick McKinnon.
Jerick McKinnon.
Oof.
Juicer, not on
That's
the
fine.
list.
That's fine with me.
Staying alive, three strikes.
I can't afford to get 2 strikes with Q with 0.
Yeah,
But I'm
not
pretty
losing.
sure this bull did it last year. Tony Pollard?
Tough one, Matt.
How do
Tony
you not
Pollard,
get that?
Come on, bro.
not on the
How?
list. I think he was one of the ones that was also like 67 or 68 or something.
Of course.
Sorry, pal. 2 strikes for Matt. Okay, moving back to UQ.
All right, I'm just gonna start getting juicy because
You
this
got
is in
some
the
strikes.
bag.
You've got some strikes to use.
We're gonna go. I remember him playing. I think it was against the Chargers, maybe. Damian Williams on the
Wow.
Chiefs.
He's getting juicy and he's pulling them out of his ass. 2019, Damian Williams did it
Wow.
twice on the Chiefs, 91 yards and 84 yards. That was one of the ones I had highlighted as a tough one. First one crossed off.
I have 2 other tough ones, but we'll see if I need to
We-
pull them out.
We shall see. All right, moving on to the
I
next
think
one
Gators
here.
giving up.
You
Coming
got-
back.
This
Yeah.
is another one I'm not
I think his
confident
phone
in.
died or something. Yeah, his
I'm
phone
not
died.
confident in it, but
So Gator's probably done.
I'm going to go Kareem Hunt.
Kareem the Dream. Unfortunately, Kareem not on the list. Apologies,
T-God
T-Gods.
saved me 3 strikes.
You are out. Well,
You're
maybe
so
I'll give you.
dramatic. I don't like the.
Yeah, I know. Strikes.
Um,
We'll see
Makes
if we
it makes
swing you
it
back
feel
in.
worse. Like I wasn't upset, but now I kind of am. 'Cause
You would have
Well,
been
you're making
second
it sound
out.
like I should be upset.
No, you shouldn't be upset. I mean,
Should be out, idiot.
there's a couple of guys you definitely could have pulled, but they're tough pulls. Some of them.
Sorry,
So.
I was going juicy. Let's go
I like the
big or home.
juicers. I like the juicers. Go big or go home.
Tariq Cohen should have done
dude,
it. Too.
Easily.
All right, Matt. What do we got?
Where is that guy?
I'm going to go Antonio Gibson.
Outrageous guess. L. Sorry, but 3 strikes. There's still some big names on here from the last 5 years, like very good running backs that you guys know. So go ahead, Q.
Yeah, this is the first name I wrote, and the one person I was worried that would steal it was Matt. So now I'm just gonna say it now. Ronald Jones.
Wow. Ronald Jones, the second longest run on this list, 98 yards in 2020.
For some reason, Matt, I thought you would get it, so I said I was waiting.
I feel like I'm about to be out after this guess. My brain has been stumped. for the
Gator's
next
still
10
alive.
minutes.
Well,
Oh.
Gator's alive and he's back, so maybe he'll spare you.
Please.
Let's get him back in.
He
Oh,
doesn't
wait.
even know who was said.
There we go.
I said Miles Sanders, and then
Yep.
I didn't get to hear the.
That was like 10 rounds ago.
Yeah, I didn't get to hear the appreciation of that pick.
All right,
doesn't
Gator. Well,
matter.
it was a good pick. You have 3 strikes. You're staying alive. I'll give you another shot here. Let's go. Give me running back or, no quarterbacks left, so only running backs.
All right. Melvin Gordon.
Great pull,
Good
Gator.
Oh my God.
Good guess, guy.
2021 70-yard rush. Gator
That's
stays
insane.
alive again. He's back. He's coming for Q's crown.
That's nuts.
All right, Matt, were you supposed to be up? So, Matt, you're up again.
Yeah. It's, like, I'm conflicted on some of these bulls because I don't know if they ran it or they caught it.
Dave just slid in and realized Gator was on the show.
Fuck it. I think he did it last year. I'm gonna go Austin Eckler.
Great guess, Matt.
Damn
I was
it.
hoping T Gods was going to guess Eckler because that's his.
I didn't
boy.
think I did think of him.
He
and
did it
I didn't think
twice last year, 72 yards and 71 yards, respectively. Oh, there
Tariq
is one.
Cohen
Sorry, I forgot to mention.
had a 70-yard touchdown off a screen, bro.
When was that?
Oh my god. I don't know what year. It doesn't say the year.
Yeah, it might have been in 2018, but might have been before as well. I forgot to mention there is one wide receiver on here as well.
Oh my
so
God.
that one's like if you
Oh
pull
my
that,
god.
if you pull that, you'll be insane. Like,
Oh, never mind,
Don't.
okay.
It's not obvious. So, all right, keep it rolling.
Probably like
who just-
Mohamed
so Q,
Sanu.
you're up again.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna go Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette, good pull, 81 yards on the Jags in 2019. Going back to Gator. Q's tearing this list apart. He put his money where his mouth was.
There's
He's
one
cheating.
guy I had on this year.
He's cheating. He's cheating. He's cheating.
Joe Mixon?
Joe Mixon was said, so I'll give you a pass. Go again.
Don't repeat another one, though.
All right.
He wasn't here to know who said.
Tevin Coleman.
Evan Coleman. That's the guess you came up with. No. Sorry, pal. Fourth strike. Gotta love it, Gator. You are out. Matt, you are up.
Bro, if this was not over 70 yards, I'm going to blow my brains out. But I'm going to go Breece Hall. Last year, was it a
Sorry,
catch?
Matt. It may have been a catch. It may have been something else. I do not have it on the list. It may have been 65 yards. You can fact check me, but I'm pretty positive he's not on there. If you find a fact check, go for it. But that's
All
four
right.
strikes.
If
You're
these
out.
three people that I chose not to say over Breece Hall are on there,
So Q still has no strikes, so Q can just go until he gets four strikes, and then I'll just try to get everybody else.
The three guys that I had on there that I still have written down that I haven't said. Kenyon Drake.
Yep, that was on there. 80 yards in 2019.
Matt Breida.
Yep, Matt Breida. Why does Q have these guys
Wow.
on?
And the guy I had the year that he did it, Isaiah Crowell for the Jets.
Okay,
I was
dude,
literally
that's
thinking of
outrageous.
Isaiah Crowell.
Isaiah Crowell, 2018 for 77 yards is just an outrageous.
I had him that year.
Oh, of course.
No,
So did
after
I.
that.
So did I.
There's someone last year, or there's two people last year. One is the wide receiver.
Can we all start spewing?
Well, Q, I'll let you continue for a couple more just because see if you get any strikes, because you still have yet to get any strikes.
If you get the whole list with no strikes, I'll give you
How many names are left?
$100.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
No way
left.
I get that
And
many.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4 that are difficult. The wide receiver is like very hard as well, so that's 5. 4 of them are guys that you definitely know. One of them, I don't want to give too many hints until
Who's
you're
the
out.
oldest? Who's like the oldest one? The one
Like
to
the
do it
farthest
first, I
back?
guess. Yeah.
There are 3 that are still on the list in 2018.
Jesus Christ.
2018. I don't even know who. I can't even think of who's playing in 2018.
2 of them are like, one of them you know, but it's still hard to pull. One of them is like very hard to pull.
Mostert.
Mostert is on there, not 2018.
Damn it.
2020,
Oh
80
my God.
yards.
Let's go.
Can't believe Q has still not got one wrong. 8 names left on the list.
Q, I'm rooting for you.
Let's go Sean Bias here. There has to be some Sean Bias names on, even though you didn't make it. Maybe you did.
I
Lamar
made
Miller.
This list, yes. Well, I can't believe you pulled Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller, 97 yards in 2018.
God damn. That was probably
on
his
the
last
Texans.
year.
Yeah, it was like I think it was the last relevant year.
Q got
So,
one wrong.
7 left. No, he was right. Lamar was on there.
Oh, what the fuck?
I can't think of any other running backs in this fucking league.
There's 1 running back from last year, 2 in 2021, 1
Q,
in
I think-
2020, and still 2 in 2018.
I have a guess for whenever Q messes up.
Yeah. I have
Yeah,
a few.
Once I just get one wrong, then you all can chime in.
Can you?
Oh,
He's thinking hard.
was Nick Chubb said? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you said him.
yeah. Don't say his name again, bud.
Oh my God.
Gator running the show out here.
Real quick. What's his name?
He's
I
got
already
a
forget.
name.
I forget his name already.
Who do you play for?
I already forget.
Come on, man. I'm hungry.
Throw a name out there.
Q,
You
thing
got
is,
me.
I don't know. I think someone we owned had.
Q, you don't even want to strike. You won't even throw a guess out.
I'd rather say pristine.
Well,
Any
that's still a strike.
pristine.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's a
strike.
strike for
Kind
giving
of
up.
ran out.
Whatever. I won.
Yeah, you clearly won. We got that. All right. T-Gods, go ahead.
Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson, not on the list.
That's
Gator,
fine.
any running back name, go.
Devontae Freeman.
Devontae Freeman, not on the
That's a good
list.
guess.
Matt, go.
DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre Swift not on the list. Richie
Todd
said
Gurley.
that earlier as well. He
God,
said
Todd
Swift
Gurley
was
not on
not
there?
on
Todd
there.
Gurley?
Todd Gurley not on there as well.
What?
You can fact check me on that one too, but
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen not on the list. There was no quarterbacks other than the
fuck
two.
me. I can't forget. I mean, remember.
How
Debo.
many names are left?
All right, the one from last year was a rookie last year.
Rookie.
Yes.
You said he's a receiver, no? Was that last year?
That one's last year too, but that one I don't even think I'm gonna wait. Richie said Algier. That is incorrect.
Oh, I would have guessed him. A rookie. What
Garrett
conference?
Wilson.
No, running back.
Oh.
70-yard rush.
What
How the
conference?
fuck wasn't it Brees Hall?
AFC,
He's-
NFC?
He's in the AFC.
Rookie running back in
How was it
AFC.
not Brees Hall?
He's in the AFC
Is it
South.
whose guess is it?
Antonio Pierce? What's his name?
Dameon Pierce.
Damian Pierce,
All right,
Gator.
Against us.
Who the fuck's Antonio Pierce?
Yeah, Q made somebody up. I was like, who?
That's like the Giants linebacker when they won the Super Bowl.
Yes, Damian Pierce was on there. Another name, someone we talked about on this podcast had one.
Running
This-
On this
Mark
pod?
Ingram.
This podcast, yes.
Najee?
Not Najee, not Mark
Ingram.
Jalen Warren.
not Jalen Warren.
Kamara.
Oh, Kenyon Drake.
Gus. I said
Neither of
Drake.
those. We did Drake already.
Oh shit.
Gator, when did we talk about Kamara?
JK?
Yes, J.K. Dobbins did it in 2020, 72 yards.
Oh,
Shouldn't you know that, Matt?
Yeah, I should.
All
Sorry.
right, the last ones are all the really hard ones. We can try to guess
on
them.
there.
Oh, Dave had a good guess. That's that already?
Date was throwing out a bunch of guesses. I
Latavius
think
Murray?
all of these were already said. Kareem wasn't on there. Josh Jacobs
Yeah.
was. AP
No,
was.
no, no,
Behan was. Chubb, Ken Walker, Melv. Kamara was not. Lamar was. Saquon was. Dave got most that were already said, though, so he was late.
His newest comment.
Lat Murray, not on there as well.
Chris
All right.
Carson?
Chris Carson, not on there as well. No, like these guys are. One was a starter. The other three are notoriously backups or like third string.
Jamal
Terrence
Williams.
Sproles.
Neither.
Fuck.
Cordero Patterson.
One was on the Chargers in 2021.
Justin Jackson.
Yeah, Justin Jackson. Dave just said that right before too, and I don't think he was like up to speed with us.
No, definitely not.
Random ass guess from Dave.
No way Rex Burkhead did it.
Yeah, Rex Burkhead did not do it.
Okay, I was going to say, bro. No
All right.
way.
Is the wide receiver Devin Duvernay?
No.
Josh Huff.
The wide receiver is on one of the teams that we talked about today.
Odell.
No. Odell had a 70-yard rush last year.
2018.
No.
you
I
said
told you it's
last
last
year.
year.
George Pickens?
No.
Was it Claypool before the trade?
No.
Was Deontay Johnson.
Allen Robinson.
No.
Was not
Tell
Allen Robinson. Allen couldn't make it.
Wait, is it? How's it not Duvernay?
It's
Right.
not Duvernay.
Bateman.
Nope.
Who
is
James
the third
Washington.
receiver?
James Washington.
No.
Deshaun Jackson.
No.
Bro, I can't think of any other receiver on the
It's
Ravens.
been
Has to
925
be a
days
Raven.
since
Nelson
Deontay scored a
Aguilar.
touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
None of them. Zay Flowers hasn't even played an NFL game yet.
Is Tevin Coleman on there?
Yeah,
Gator
that was
guessed it.
Gator's
Gator
final
guessed
guess.
it.
Yeah.
Shit.
That was Gator's worst guess.
Who the fuck is on the Steelers?
Do you want me to give it to you? It's pretty
No.
bad.
Well, no. Which
Alright.
team is it?
He's on the Steelers.
Steve.
Oh, he's white guy.
No.
Oh. I'm
It's
gonna be
true.
pissed when you say his name. Say it.
Ray McLeod.
Damn it! I would have never guessed it, but I know the
Me neither.
No one would have ever guessed that. Like
How many running
71-yard
backs?
rush
Two
somehow
running backs
last year. 3 running backs left. 2021, this guy was in the NFC West.
running back. You said
Running back, yes.
Darrell Henderson.
No.
I have an advantage over Matt, so I'm gonna start spewing
Yeah, you
names.
do.
Matt
I'm
just
about to
looked up the
Google
divisions.
NFC West.
Is he on that
Cam
team now?
Akers.
I don't know if he's still in the league.
Chase Edmonds.
No.
Cam Akers.
No.
Jeff Wilson.
I guess that already.
DJ Dallas.
No. That's the right team, if that helps.
Homer. Travis Homer.
Yeah, Travis Homer.
No way.
I set Q up for
Travis
greatness.
Homer, 73 yards in 2021. All right, 2 left. This one played for the Eagles and the Lions. He's much more known for the Lions.
Amir
2018.
Abdullah.
Of
No.
Swift.
Theoretic
No.
with
Blunt.
his big ass
Wish.
head.
Blunt.
No.
Wait, who'd
Garrett
you say? Blunt.
Garrett Blunt.
No.
Run back for the Lions and the Eagles.
He was a starter for the Lions for like 3 years.
Really?
Does Deuce Staley
Not
count?
Swift,
Because he's
before
coaching the
Swift.
Lions.
Started for the Lions.
Matt Asiata.
No. Come on. Y'all know this bull. He was
Bro.
on the Birds for like 5 minutes. We were like, how did we get him? And then
Hey,
he
Frank
never
Gore?
even played for us. No.
He was never on the Lions, Q.
I know. Yeah, he was.
Frank
No, he
Gore
wasn't on the
Lions?
Eagles. Oh, I'm thinking of
Oh.
AP.
DeMarco?
No. DeMarco was not on the Lions.
What year did he play for the Lions?
2018, 2019, 2020. Before Swift.
Before Swift, all I could think about is Amir Abdullah and Theo Riddick.
And that's all I
After
could
them.
think about.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was
No,
in between?
the most relevant bull.
Oh!
Y'all know this bull. You're going to be mad as shit. that
I
you guys
don't know
haven't
his
said
name, but fuck it. He is not Javid Best. He's like just like Javid Best.
He's not like Jeff. I mean, kind of, I guess. I don't know.
He's still in
I
the
would-
league.
No, he finished. His last team was with the Eagles.
It was
2021.
Gator had him on his fantasy team. I just don't know his name.
Sproles?
No.
It's not
Bro, who the
Sproles. It's not
fuck?
Joik Bell either, or Ryan
George
Matthews.
Bell. That's definitely who Q was thinking of.
No.
Oh! Oh, Josh Adams.
No.
Gator was
What's
so
his
confident.
initials? What's his initials? I'll say the name.
All right. The first name starts with a K.
Kenyon Johnson.
Carry on Johnson.
Yeah.
Wow. Carry on Johnson is any bull.
He was
That was
before
my
Swift.
man.
He was supposed to
Alright.
be nice.
I don't even know if you'll get the last one. 2018. He was on the Dolphins at the time. I'll let you fire out names at that point.
Salvin Ahmed.
No.
Apache, whatever his name is.
Dolphins. Who the fuck was on the Dolphins? Ricky Williams.
2018, man. Not 1930.
I thought that's what you said.
How's it not
2018
Lamar?
on the Dolphins.
Not Gaskin either. It was pre those Bulls. Matthew Berry had a
God.
nickname for him.
That would be a good hint if I could remember.
Right.
What's his nickname?
His
What is
nickname
it?
has his name in it, so
Damn it.
What's the part without his name?
It's probably like,
it rhymes with it. It would be so obvious. Like if it was like something, yeah.
On the Dolphins?
Can we get his initials?
Philip Lindsay,
First name starts with a K.
Kenyon Barner,
No,
Kenyon
That's a good one.
Drake,
no. Kenny Drake was already on there.
Wait,
It
Kendall
was, I
Fuller.
think it was the year before
What was his
Kenny Drake
name?
did it for the Dolphins.
was he acquired by
Tags.
the Eagles in the fall?
I don't think so.
Kyle Trask.
He was also on the Jets, I believe, for a bit, and then
Hey.
he's been out of the league.
Okay.
Chris
Last-
Ivory.
No, that's
That's a C.
Last name starts with a B.
Not
KB.
Kenyon Barner?
How's it not Kenyon Barner?
Most recently, he was on the Steelers in 2021. He was on the Jets and the Chargers in 2020, but he was on the Dolphins 2018, 2019.
Le'Veon?
His career of 665 rushing yards.
What?
And this carry was 75 yards.
KB.
When was he on the Jets?
The Jets was 2020 for 3 games.
KB.
He had 3 carries for 13 yards.
God.
Terrell Buckhalter.
He was on the Chargers in 2020, and I think Q, you piped him up. He had 88 carries for 290 yards. And he went to
Oh, God damn! I don't remember his name, but I know.
KB.
Yeah. Kalen Balaj.
Kalen Balaj.
Wow.
Oh
Kalen
my
Balaj.
god.
The Balaj Barrage was his nickname.
Okay, if you said Balaj, yeah, if you said
If I said Barrage,
either of those words,
Yeah, I would've-
yeah, goes right with it. All
Super
right, that,
hard.
yeah,
Too cooked.
long trivia, kind of dragged it on a little bit, but fun anyways. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you stayed for the whole thing, that's a wrap for the first half of the AFC North. We'll be back with another episode Thursday, breaking down the Bengals, Joe Mixon, and the Browns.
You're early.
I am early. Make sure to follow us on all platforms so you don't miss out on anything Super Fantasy Bros related. Make sure to take advantage of our sponsors, Underdog Fantasy, Super FB's the code there. We also have discounted sports gear through Fanatics. Use that link in our bio. Additionally, make sure to follow the Old City Sports Network, where there are a ton of other great podcasts to listen to, sponsors to take advantage of. Check them out. Gator, thanks for hanging. Appreciate you coming on.
Hell yeah.
Sorry for the
and leaving and coming
connection.
back.
Yeah, phone
Sorry,
died.
man.
That's all right. We get it.
Shit
Things happen. See you guys next week. Peace.